Hey guys, Em here from Transformers and Video Games, and welcome back to the channel. I was back at it again this weekend garage sale hunting and came away with an awesome retro video game score. You are not going to want to miss this one. So grab yourself a frosty beverage, sit back and enjoy the video. Before I get into my pickups, I just wanted to mention that I thought I'd mix things up a little bit this time. Rather than bringing everything home, firing up the camera, and showing everything one by one in my collection room here, I thought I'd take some footage while I was out and about and include that in the pickups video this time. Let me know at the end of the video in the comments section which format you prefer. Would you rather me just go through everything one by one in my collection room here, or would you like some footage while I'm out and about? Leave me a comment in the comments section and let me know. Now on with the pickups. Hey guys, just checking in right now. It's 8:25 a.m. I've been out garage sale hunting since about 7 o'clock. Not much luck this morning. So far I've only managed to find this copy of Driver 3 for the Game Boy Advance. I paid $1 for it. Hopefully my luck picks up. I might even check in and do another little video during the day just to make it a bit more interesting. But anyways, I'm going to get back at it and see what I can find. I ended up shooting a little bit of footage at the next garage sale. Here I am finding two PS1 controllers and a box full of random wires and cables. I'm pretty much covered as far as PS1 controllers are concerned. I actually found a few a couple of weeks ago, so I decided to leave them behind for the next game hunter to find. Here's the PS1 unit that goes with the two controllers that I found, and it was actually pretty dirty. On the inside it looked like a combination of like a spilled soft drink and dirt. And as you could see, I couldn't get the lid of the PlayStation to stay closed. I thought I'd take a look in the box to see if I could find any games or anything of any interest. All they had was this steering wheel and gas pedal brake combo for some kind of car racing game, so I didn't end up buying anything from this particular garage sale. Okay, so my next pickup isn't video game related at all. This one's actually Star Wars related. Hopefully I'm getting this in my shot here, but as you can see, I got a Star Wars Episode 1 Puzz 3D R2-D2. This is 708 pieces. I saw this sitting on the table at the garage sale. Really caught my eye because the box is so cool. Here's the back of the box. It just shows some additional angles there of R2-D2. A couple of years ago, my wife and I did a couple of these Puzz 3Ds, and we really enjoyed it. So when I saw it, I was more or less thinking that it was something that we could do together, maybe next winter. And if my wife doesn't want to do it, then I can't see myself doing it by myself. I would either just display it in the box like this, because I do think it looks really good, or perhaps I'd end up just selling it. Speaking of price, they had $2 on it. I ended up making an offer of $1, only because I'm always a little uncomfortable buying puzzles from garage sales, just because you never know if it's missing pieces, and I know how frustrating it would be. Because it's happened to me before when I've done puzzles where you get to the end and you're missing, 1, 2, 3 pieces, whatever. So anyways, for $1, I thought that this was a really good purchase. All right, guys, just checking in again. So I've had a little bit more luck now. I stopped off at another garage sale and was talking to the woman about video games. She said that they had a Nintendo DS game inside the house, and I went inside to get it for me. Turns out it was Pokemon Black version and also Mario Party DS. So I don't think I have either. Well, I don't have Mario Party DS. I know I don't have a box copy of Pokemon Black, so I ended up grabbing those. She asked me if I needed an actual Nintendo DS system, and I've got a number of them. So I just said to her, if it's one that I don't have, I would certainly consider it. Anyways, it turns out that it was the Super Mario Bros. 25th Anniversary Edition. I believe this is a DSi. It came with the charger here. I asked her what she wanted for everything. She said $10, so I didn't have a problem with that. Paid her the $10, and now I'm moving along to my next garage sale. Okay, so here's two pickups that you would have seen while I was out and about. There's the Pokemon Black version for the Nintendo DS, and I'm just going to crack it open quickly to show you that it is box complete. I didn't have an opportunity to do that during the video because I was holding the camera with both hands. Secondly, you would have seen this Super Mario Bros. 25th anniversary of the Nintendo DSi XL. Try saying that 3 times fast. Anyways, really happy about this because it's the only DSi XL that I have in my collection, and it's a special edition one, which I think is very cool. I'm really happy about this as well because I think it cleaned up really nicely. The casing probably looks kind of smudged now because I've been handling it, but when I looked it over at the garage sale, the casing was really smudged up and dirty, and so were the screens. I was actually concerned that they might be scratched up, but when I got home, I gave everything a wipe with a damp cloth. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but the screens look super clean. It almost looks like this unit wasn't used at all, or maybe, well, clearly it was just gently used, maybe used by an adult, I'm not sure, but it's in fantastic condition. It's got the stylus in the back like every other Nintendo DS has. It came with the AC adapter, which I showed in the video. What it is missing is the physical copy of Mario Kart DS, which this came with. Strangely enough, the unit has 2 Brain Age games programmed into it, as opposed to a Super Mario Brothers game, which I find a strange choice on Nintendo's part. But again, it's missing that game. And one other thing is it came with a large red stylus that looks more like a large ballpoint pen than a stylus for the DS. Anyways, that's missing. But again, for $10, I can't complain about these pickups at all. I think I did really well with this one. Okay guys, this is nothing video game related or anything, but I just grabbed this little Scooby-Doo stuffed animal here. I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo when I was a kid, and truth be told, if I saw reruns on TV even now of the old ones, I'd probably give them a watch. So I bought this for 25 cents, and I think I might actually bring him around garage sailing with me this summer, just to see if he brings me any luck. So anyways, we'll see. Alright guys, listen, I've just had an awesome score here. I was at another garage sale talking to an older gentleman about video games. He told me he thought he had a Colecovision kicking around in the garage. Told him that that's exactly what I was looking for. So he ended up getting up on a ladder and pulling it down. Let me just open this up here. I'm not going to go through everything right now. I'm going to do a more complete pickups video when I get home. I haven't even really had a look at it myself. This is just junk. Anyways, quick look here. You can see there's a number of boxed Colecovision games here. One title that catches my eye there, obviously, that I know is Zaxxon. I don't actually have a Colecovision in my collection right now, but you can see it comes with these 2 funky controllers here. You got the system in the box there. The 2 original controllers appear to be there. I don't know a lot about the Colecovision. Hopefully I don't need this cut wire for anything. Anyways, oh, there's another good one. Minor 2049er. Bunch of paperwork here. That's obviously for a game. This is for a TV remote converter, which looks like it's been included here. Rogers Cable TV. Picture of David Bowie, or sticker. Yeah, an old converter that I'll end up just throwing out. I'm hoping that this giant brick here is the power supply. Right on. So it looks like I've got all that I need. I would just need to make sure I've got the AV cables and make sure that the games are actually in the box. Anyways, again, just wanted to check in quickly and show you what I picked up so far. When it comes to pricing, I asked the guy what he wanted for the whole box. Of course, he asked me to make an offer, which I hate doing. So I thought I'd start out at $45. The guy was super cool. He ended up saying to me that this stuff's been in his garage for like the better part of 30 years. He doesn't know if it works. Even though I made him that offer, I thought he was going to come back at me higher, but he actually said he would give me everything for $20 just to see that it would go to a good home, which I thought was super cool of him. Anyways, I did try to press him on it. You know, $20 sounded a bit low to me. Of course, I want good deals, but I want to be fair with people. But anyways, he insisted on not taking $1 more than $20 for everything. So super thankful for that. Hopefully everything works. And yeah, just super excited. Again, later on, I'll do a more complete pickups video going through the titles and, you know, if everything's box complete, etc. Anyways, moving on to the next garage sale. Okay, so you've seen the footage from the trunk of my car. Now I'm going to run through the Colecovision lot that I picked up. For starters, I got a complete Colecovision with the 2 controllers, power brick and AV cable. None of the expansion modules came with it, but that's fine. It also came with the owner's manual right here. I got a set of Super Action controllers, which you would have seen in the video. And that also came with the owner's manual right here. And now I'm going to put these aside and I'm going to run through the games. Okay, so I've got the games here. Now, I don't want to see these are box complete because in all cases but two, they're missing their overlays. But all of the games that should be in the boxes are in the box and they all come with their instructions. So first off, we've got Mousetrap, Miner 2049er, which you saw in the video, Dam Busters, Rock and Rope, and you can see on this one there's still a little bit of vintage Christmas wrap on there, which is kind of neat. Looping. And this game brings back memories, not so much for the game, but for the movies from back in the 80s. War Games. That was a popular movie with Matthew Broderick. Burger Time. That's certainly a popular title. Cosmic Avenger. Time Pilot. I'm just going to put this on hold and I'm going to grab the next stack of games. Okay, so I've got the last stack of games here. There's 5 left, and I've kept these separate for a reason. Not that there's anything special about the titles or anything, but these ones I kept separate because they all have the price tag on it, and I thought it'd be fun to take a little trip down memory lane, just mention the store that they were purchased at, as well as the price. So the first game is a Taito game called Frontline. And there's an Eaton sticker on there saying $14.99. I'm guessing these are all Canadian currency. The next game is a Sega game called Subrock. And on the bottom of the box, there's a price tag that says $19.99. And it's been crossed out. And it says $9.99. The next title actually has some sentimental value to me, but not for the Colecovision, obviously. But Venture was the first Atari 2600 game that I ever bought. And I bought that game brand new from Consumers Distributing back in the day. And what sold me on the game was actually the box art. Very different from what you're seeing here with the Venture one. That one actually had a little man on there. I think he was battling some kind of a serpent. Just looking inside the box here. Yeah, here we go. So what you see on the owner's manual there is pretty much what the front cover of the Atari box looked like. And I remember at the time that sold me on the game, and I was actually very disappointed that the game really had nothing to do with that. It was a fun game, but it just was nowhere near as cool as the cover art made it look. So anyway, there's Venture. The price on here is a whopping $38.88. From Simpsons. I'm not sure how many people remember Simpsons, but we had those here in Canada. Next, we've got a Sega game called Carnival. And the price on this one is, this one's a JCPenney game. It was originally $34.95, and there's a sticker here saying it was reduced to $19.99. And the very last game is actually one that I definitely would have got. If it didn't come with this lot, I would have tracked it down. This is Zaxxon. I remember back in the day, I think I played this on my friend's Commodore 64 or something like that. Fun game, very cool. And the price tag on this one, it's actually from Consumers Distributing in Toronto, Canada, Toronto, Ontario. And is there a price on here? I don't see a price on here. So unfortunately, no price, but very cool to see the Consumers Distributing sticker on the box. Okay, so that's it for the games that I got. Now, there was some additional paperwork that was included in the box for some games that didn't come with the lot. For starters, I got the French sticker replacement for the cartridge for Donkey Kong, and it also came with this color tuning instructions sheet. So if I'm not mistaken, Donkey Kong was a pack-in game for the Colecovision. I was surprised not to see it with the lot. And it's actually a game that I do want to get because it's a great version of it. It destroys the one that I had for the Atari 2600 when I was a kid. But I know it's not going to be very difficult to track down. Next, I got the, again, the French cartridge replacement sticker for Super Action Baseball. It also came with some kind of scorecard here for the game. And the owner's manual. So maybe there was another box kicking around of other games or a couple remaining games, who knows. But I certainly can't complain about what I got with the lot, especially for $20. And this I found kind of interesting. Here's a little Coleco parts order form. I'll just hold that up here. And I'm actually a little bit surprised by the prices. It says here, going in order from cheapest to most expensive. It says a game cable replacement was $11.94. The antenna switch box, $13.14. A hand controller was $26.40. And the power supply was a whopping $42, which would have been a lot of money back in 1982 or whenever it was that they were filling those orders. Anyways, that's it for the Colecovision lot. I'm super happy and excited to finally have a Colecovision in my collection. I've been looking for one for a long time. What I'd like to try to track down now is I think it's the expansion module number 1, so that I can play my old Atari 2600 games. I just think that'll be a fun way to reintroduce myself to the old system. I haven't played the Atari 2600 in a really long time, so it'd be a fun way to start playing the new titles that I picked up with this lot for the Colecovision, as well as all my old Atari 2600 titles. Okay guys, well that's it for my pickup, so I'm going to leave it at that for today. I think we can all agree that this time it was a case of quality over quantity. As always, leave me a comment in the comments section. Let me know what you think of this video and of my pickups this week. And I do have one other small request. If you like what I'm doing on YouTube and want to support my channel, please like my videos by giving them a big thumbs up. And secondly, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It just tells YouTube that you're interested in my content, and it means that they will recommend my videos to other people with similar interests. Anyways, thanks again everybody. Take care. Okay guys, just for a little bit of fun here, I thought I'd include a little bonus footage here for people that like to watch my videos right to the end. I thought I would try to capture a perfect thumbnail to use for my video. I did this one other time for a Transformers pickup video that I did, and I actually ended up using one of the poses as the thumbnail, so maybe I'll get lucky again this time, or maybe I won't use either of them. So I like to start off with a normal looking pose, and then I like to do something that's completely over the top and ridiculous. And if I end up being satisfied with one of them, then great. And if not, you know, what the heck, it was just a bit of fun. So we'll start off with the normal pose. And now we'll do the over-the-top ridiculous pose. Okay, I think I've got what I need there. It's funny, if I thought about this in advance, and if I thought people would care enough, maybe I would have put a little voting option on Instagram and got people to vote on which of the two thumbnails that I should use. I'm not sure if anybody would really care that much to vote, but it might have been a bit of fun. Anyways, thanks again everybody for watching, and we will talk to you soon. Take care. Okay, the majority of people aren't going to be particularly interested in this, which is why I left it as a bonus right at the very end of the video. I know I showed the order form for the Colecovision stuff really quickly, so I thought I would just take the opportunity to show a close-up of both sides of the form. You'll notice on the left side it's the English side of the form, and on the right side it's the French side of the form. Anyways, anybody that's interested, you can always pause the video and take a look.